In order for this to work, all of you need to put yourself in Jeison's place, because he's going to be looking at being financially successful. Not what it could look like, not what it should look like, not even what he should be doing, but what he's going to do to be financially successful. So from time to time, you'll hear me pause and ask you if this sounds familiar to you, so that you can drink in what he's doing and get coaching from that. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Is that a yes, coach? Yes. Yes. Okay, good. So let's look at this, okay? Because we're looking at you being willing to be financially successful. So tell me what happens when you even hear those words, being financially successful.
It seems like a struggle that I've been dealing with for most of my adult life.
In what way?
Oh God, in so many ways.
Well, give me an example.
The biggest one that stands out is that I can't seem to make a living at what makes me the happiest.
Yes.
That's the biggest one. And then of course, well, ever since I left my mom's house 20-something years ago, it just seems like it's been paycheck to paycheck, never really. Going out to dinner is a big deal. I have to give it thought as if I was trying to make a big purchase. You know, it's just my whole financial life has always been a mess since I've been an adult.
Being very courageous.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the worst thing about talking about this?
That it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chronologically, my age number's way too high for me to be in this position. So there's a lot of shame. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Breathe. Raise your hand if you've ever felt shame with money. I want to see. Okay, I want to make sure that we're tracking here. Because you see, in some way, we can relate to everybody's stories, you know? That's one of the beautiful things about people who are willing to tell the truth. You can relate to their stories. And so Jeison is simply telling the truth. So what's the worst thing about shame for you?
Probably that it's self-inflicted.
Probably.
It makes me make bad decisions. One of them actually is that I have some friends that I'm kind of estranged from now.
Yes.
And I'm not really sure why it's happened, but I know that from my end, I'm just embarrassed at this point to even look them up because I haven't changed since the last time. And it's almost like, I know it sounds ridiculous.
No, this is being very truthful.
But I don't know how to, it's almost like I don't even want to pick up the phone and say, hey, it's been a few years, what are you doing? And I'm exactly where they left me. I'm in a different city, but it's almost like I want to wait till it all happens to start calling those people.
Yeah, listen, you're not alone. We have this thought in our head, and a lot of it's monkey mind. We say, one day, someday, my ship will come in. Does that sound familiar? Yes. And then all of my money woes will be handled on that day when my ship comes in. Everybody breathe. So, you're being very courageous for all of us, okay? So keep looking with me just for a moment. What's the worst thing about this shame?
Worst thing about the shame.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Okay.
It's uncomfortable. I think I miss out on a lot of things because going out, if I'm in a group of friends and,
Yes.
and they say, hey, let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a big deal for me right now. So I even avoid being in a situation where that could even happen.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Well, no, listen, our relationship with money affects our relationship with relationships, right? And support
yeah,
and enjoyment.
yeah. It's one of the 6 things you meant.
It is. It is. So, this is my question. What are you more interested in? Your shame or having a breakthrough in your relationship with money? No kidding. Really look at this one. Because sometimes we get used to things, don't we? You know, with shame or guilt or anxiety. You know, what would my life be like if I weren't focused on that? What would I be doing regarding being financially successful?
Well, up until the point where I was invited to be coached by you,
Yes.
it seems like I was more interested in my shame.
Okay.
That I could have said no.
Yeah, you could have.
To not come up here.
Yeah, you could have. You could have.
So,
Listen, so you did. You said yes, didn't you?
yeah, I did.
So what do you see about that? That you actually said yes.
It proves that I'm ready to change the focus of my interests
Yeah,
away
it is.
from the shame.
Yeah, it is. Well done.
Thank you.
That's very big. You know, when one of us says, I'm willing to shift my focus from one thing to another, it's almost like it's a gain for everybody, isn't it? Now, remembering that being financially successful is doing what you said you would do consistently with money, with clarity, focus, ease, and grace. Okay? If you want to be financially successful, pick one thing you're willing to do with money, with clarity, focus, ease, and grace, and do it. And then when you've done that, you see, you pick the next thing you're willing to do. And then you pick the next thing. And at the beginning, it might be the smallest step in the world. But you see, the smallest steps in a new direction are huge. They're huge. So are you willing to be financially successful?
Absolutely.
Okay. Does that mean yes?
Yes.
What do you notice when you say yes?
I feel a little more powerful.
Yeah. So exactly. So what are you more interested in, shame or power?
Power.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
So what is one small thing you're willing to do with money, with clarity, focus, ease, and grace? And it might have to do with either a money goal or cleaning up some money leaks or sludge. You see? So I mean, with money, we can do one of two things. As with anything in life, you can take steps toward a goal in which a goal is an area or object toward which play is directed in order to score. So you can take steps toward a goal, or you can take steps to clean up a money mess, which is that leaks and sludge, okay? So either going toward a goal or cleaning up a mess. Is that clear? Yes. So for you, what are you willing to do, either toward a goal or cleaning up a mess?
I actually have a $100 debt that's been hanging over my head now for a while. And probably writing a small little check and sending it toward to that person instead of waiting till I have the whole thing
Fabulous.
will probably be a good first step.
Would it probably a good first?
It is a good first step.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I already feel the difference.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so, because I'm a coach and we get very specific, how much are you willing to write this check for? Now remember, I'm asking you to do something with ease.
You're right. Probably realistically right now, it'll probably only be a $10 check.
Very good. So is it going to probably realistically, maybe, probably, kind of, perhaps?
It is definitely going to be $10.
Very good. So you're going to write a $10 check to begin to pay off this debt. By when?
As soon as I get home today.
Very good. And I promise you something. If you do that with clarity, focus, ease, and grace, you will be displaying being financially successful. You'll be demonstrating it in your life. Okay?
Okay.
And then after that, I suggest that you talk with one of your buddies about the next small step you're willing to take. See, as you begin to clear stuff away, you know, really, you begin to see something you hadn't seen before. You have a little more breathing room. So you can look around at the money landscape and say, ah, all right, let me go for this one next, and then this one. And soon you're breathing fresher air regarding your relationship with money than you ever thought to breathe. So are you willing?
I am.
You're the best. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.